One of the biggest things we have to fight as content creators and as filmmakers in this country is the hate from Kenyans. So if we can actually convert that into love so that Kenyans can start to consume our content and not even just consume it from a negative eye, like give us a chance. We are you.
What's up, our people? Because with me here, I have Sauti and I have Sauti TV and Benny Experience. So what's up, guys? As you can see, we are with the most beautiful lady in the whole of Kenya. Welcome, Gathoni.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so guys, you've seen Gathoni in every show on TV actually, doing amazing stuff, hosting and all that. So guys, we are with her. We met her here on Pakani lounge, right? So Gathoni, welcome to our channel.
Thank you so much for having me.
Talk to us, Gathoni. Introduce yourself, perhaps for someone who is new and would love to know who you are.
All right. So first of all, I'm not new. I've been in the industry for 13 years. For anyone who doesn't know me, I wrote Machachari for 10 years. And besides being a writer, I've been an actress on Machachari. I've appeared on Suna Joni. I've written for Suna Joni and My Empress. But I took a break from TV, and in 2017 I started doing theater. If you've heard of Too Early for Birds, it's probably one of the most acclaimed plays or theater productions in the country. And I produce Too Early for Birds. And when I'm not producing theater, I am a host for events like this, and I'm also a content creator.
So welcome, and we've seen you've done an amazing work. Before we get into Pakani, where you are hosting the event,
Yes.
we want to take you back to Machachari.
Yes.
You've seen the people that acted in Machachari
Yes.
go from where they are until they are still on production. Could you say that is one of your greatest success in the film industry?
What I can say is having started off on TV gives you or has given the rest of us a better landing, and especially even on social media, because automatically when you leave the TV show, you already have a fan base. So that fan base automatically moves with you to social media, which gives you a grounding, and those are your people, that's your audience, those are people you can sell your content to. So, and I think it's a very good thing.
So what do you think of the filmmaking industry and how the consumers, who are the Kenyans, receive our Kenyan own-made films and all that?
Well, I think first of all, the industry is growing really, really fast, and we're doing really amazing. The only thing we have to do now is to convert our audience to love our content, because one of the biggest things we have to fight as content creators and as filmmakers in this country is the hate from Kenyans. So if we can actually convert that into love so that Kenyans can start to consume our content and not even just consume it from a negative eye, like give us a chance. We are you, like we are telling our stories. These are the things that you experience every day. These are the stories we're telling. So when you give us a chance, you'll actually find yourself in these stories that we are telling. So don't always open a TV series or watch a Kenyan film with the mentality of, ni ya Kenya itakuwa mbaya. You know? So we need to start appreciating and giving Kenyan content a chance. We can't just wake up and be Hollywood because there are no budgets. Like, you barely get budgets in Kenya. So literally, this is us giving you what we can without money. Imagine when the money comes. But where does the money come from? It comes from the audience who watches and appreciates and buys. That's how we're able to make better productions. So we need the audience so that we can continue to making better.
Speaking of budgets, you've seen that the current government wants
Yes.
to take a 15%
Oh my God.
deduction on content
Yes,
creation.
yes.
And bearing in mind that even on YouTube, when the money comes, it's already
Yeah.
dashed out.
Yeah.
So what do you have feedbacks to say?
Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed in the government, because for a very long time the government has not really cared for the arts, and when they start to care, it's only to tax. Like, I wish I wish like for example, get a film license off. We make sure we don't pay for film licenses. Make sure we have like government facilities that are accessible that we can use as sets. Like provide things for us to make our journey smoother. If you tax us that 15%, we're not gonna feel the pain because you've empowered us to make more. So the 15% is not gonna feel like anything. But you can't take from an industry that's just starting to learn how to stand up. We're not even walking. We're barely walking. We're just learning how to stand up, and you're already taking away from us. Come on, let's be about something.
So we move on to Pakani, a series that you've seen a trailer that is so amazing.
Yes.
Something that looks well detailed
Uh-huh.
and well structured.
Yes.
What were you behind it? Did you see them create the movie or?
Actually, no. One of the reasons why I'm involved in this collaboration is because I've worked with Philip for a very long time. As I mentioned earlier, I wrote for Suna Joni. I made a cameo on Suna Joni, and I also wrote for My Empress, which are two really big and acclaimed TV shows that have been produced and created by Philip. So just from that association is how I found myself here. But also I have to mention that a lot of the actors on Pakani are my personal friends, so it's also my pledge of allegiance to them to help them grow and into a bigger thing. Yes.
Well, you yourself, what new thing do you have going on in the industry?
So I'm currently working on 2 productions that should be on stage in August. I don't like to speak about things before they're finished. But yes, I hope I can be on stage in August with 2 new productions. Yes.
Apart from Machachari, you were doing another thing in Citizen TV, right?
Actually, no. I only wrote for Machachari, but I also wrote for a lot of shows on Inoro when Inoro was started. Yes, when it was started, I think I was writing for 4 shows on Inoro when Inoro started. Yes.
Okay, so sometimes in my show, I go into personal stuff.
Go on.
And twist my interview and ask you, you're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyone behind this beauty?
Oh, I am wearing. First of all, let's give the designer their flowers. I am wearing Afro Street Collections, which is basically Yvonne, but this is made by Yvonne's brother, who's called Samiro, who is a big TikTok star. Yes, so that's who I'm wearing.
And Aman?
Aman, for what?
For dating?
No, the only dates I have are on my calendar. I'm not dating.
Why so?
There's no time, there's no space for someone. I'm a mother. I have bills to pay, I have productions to put out, I have all of this gorgeousness to put together. At the moment, a man has no space. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So you have advice. You're doing an amazing thing.
Thank you.
You're working yourself out there in the film industry. You're hosting events, very great events.
Thank you.
So you need to advise a content creator who is upcoming.
A content creator who is upcoming. Believe in everything you're doing. You see that bad reel you have in drafts? Put it out. Let people laugh and say, "Enya video iko chini." But from being told your video iko chini is how you learn to make a better video. If you put it in drafts, you'll never know. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Any last word for Kenyans in terms of Pakani? Where should they find the movie? How should they get? Are we premiering the movie and all that stuff?
So Pakani is a series. It's a 10-episode series, and you can find it on philittv.com. If you check on philittv.com, you will find the series. It's 10 episodes. You can buy one to see if you want to watch the rest of the show, or you can buy the whole season for 999 bob. Yes.
Okay, so you have handles, I'm very sure,
Yes,
and the very new people want to watch you. Talk to them.
You can find me on social media on Twitter. I make the loudest noise on Twitter at Queen Gathoni, and you can find me on Instagram on the same handle at Queen Gathoni. Yes.
And you have fans. People have supported you all these years, 10 years and counting.
Yes.
And some of them have never left your page.
Yes.
Please talk to them.
Oh my God. Thank you, because how dare you stay with me? You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Thank you so much. I really love you guys. Continue supporting, continue sharing my work, continue telling people about me, the shows that I put out. Continue sharing, liking, commenting. That's all that gets us up there. Thank you so much.
Okay, we are with Benny Experience and Sauti. Tell people to watch those channels.
Benny Experience and Sauti TV. Stay tuned in. They've got the juice.
Thank you guys. It's been one-on-one with the one and only Gathoni, the queen of hosting, the queen of film, everything. Make sure that you watch her stuff. Make sure that you support Kenyan local talent. Twende Pakani. Let's watch that series. Thank you and peace out.